So good morning, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of Environmental Social Justice. Today, I have Josette Descalzo. He is the Environmental Compliance and Sustainability Programs Manager for the City of Beverly Hills. Now, the reason I have him on today is Beverly Hills is doing something very special with respect to sustainability, focusing on plastics. So Josette, please tell us what you're working on.
Thank you, Wendy, for introducing me. The City of Beverly Hills, and in cooperation and collaboration with its Public Works Department, we wanted to actually tackle single-use plastic and styrofoam at the beginning of the year. But due to the issues with COVID and being sensitive with the economic recovery of all our businesses here, we're just taking a small step towards that by introducing a single-use plastic cutlery ordinance upon request only. What that is that we were asking our businesses here, our food service establishment, to only offer or distribute single-use plastic cutlery when the customer asks it. So we have a proposed ordinance going to City Council this summer. And currently, we are going through our stakeholder engagement process, both the residential and the commercial business sector, to inform them about what is in this proposed ordinance. There are four major points of it. Simply, one is the customer will only get a plastic cutlery upon their request. Okay. The food service establishment is required to put postings in there to inform the customer and also their employee that single-use plastic cutlery are only given upon request. We are asking the food service establishment to also have this notice in their electronic platform, either on their ordering apps, their relationships with their food service delivery apps like Postmates and Uber Eats and Grubhub. And then lastly is to train their employees to always be aware to look at these requests by the customers that their cutlery will only be given upon their request. This is actually a very good proposed ordinance because it tackles two things. One is the environmental component, the benefits. Single-use plastic cutlery has been known to be a pollutant in the environment. Generally, they're not recyclable, so they end up just going to the landfills. And then due to the enormous amount of takeout orders during this pandemic, plastic cutlery has been seen in beach cleanup days. There are written publications out there, and especially locally, that there's a 70% increase of single-use plastic cutlery seen in beach cleanup events during the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a ordinance that would help curtail that and help us regionally to reduce the amount of plastic cutlery in the oceans and in the environment. The other portion of it is, as we know, that single-use plastic cutleries are petroleum-based products. So by reducing the demand of this material, we're also reducing the GHG emissions, not only regionally but nationally, where these places, plastic cutleries are produced. So hopefully, the community supports this ordinance. Thus far, we have seen a good amount of support from the stakeholders that we have talked to. Some of them have mentioned we definitely would support it. We're currently doing it. We're already asking our customers if they want it. If they don't want it, we won't be including them. The other feedback we've gotten is that, couldn't the city adopt a more aggressive, a total ban on single-use plastic and styrofoam? And we mentioned that just because we are in this moment of economic recovery, we're taking these small steps, but that is the ultimate goal. So that is kind of the general brief of this proposed ordinance. I'm also going to take this opportunity to promote the website we have, so we could have more people participating in our workshop. So the website that we've created for this is beverlyhills.org/cutlery. You will find the general elements of the ordinance there. And also, we are having two stakeholder events, both for residential and commercial. One will be scheduled for tomorrow from 6 to 7 p.m. And the last one will be from June 9th from 4 to 5 p.m. So we hope that you participate in this. We would love to hear your feedback, whether one, hopefully you support the proposed ordinance, and two, we want to see if there's anything else we could do to improve before the city council sees this proposed ordinance in the summer. We're planning to take it to city council on July 15th. So we would love to hear your feedback and all that. In transition to the plastic cutlery, the city is also starting its climate action and adaptation plan, which is the CAP. Currently, staff and its consultants are getting all the data we need to project our GHG emissions. And then from the GHG emissions, we will take it to the community. What are those certain steps and policies that we need to take in order for the city to get to carbon neutrality by 2045 and in support of the Paris Climate Accords? So we're very excited about that portion. We will be taking this item to several commissions in the city of Beverly Hills, and also be launching a lot of the community engagement meetings to inform the entire community of this exciting project for the city and the community.
That is fantastic. And what I personally love about all this is, one, you guys are being proactive with a conscience. So what does that mean? Plastic has exploded during COVID. We all know this. Everyone's doing more takeout. Automatically, restaurants just throw that plastic in without thinking about it. So rather than punishing the restaurants or punishing the takeaway places, it's just an ordinance saying, hey, maybe ask for it. Specifically say, I want plastic in my takeaway bag today. And it makes people think about it. And it doesn't damage the restaurants. It doesn't hurt the hotels, doesn't hurt the residencies. And it gives them the option to take slow steps as we recover, as the economy gets better. And so this is actually a very easily adaptable change. It's easy to make this transition. And that's what I love about it. And it's all building into the sustainability plan and our CAP plan and everything the city's doing. That's sort of, why it's a great place to be right now. And on that, I mean, do you have anything in closing you wanted to add?
Again, I want to promote the next two stakeholder meetings. One is tomorrow and one in June 9th. We really want to hear what the community thinks about it and in support of this proposed ordinance. Staff will continue to be, as I mentioned to you, Wendy, kind of annoying. We are directly emailing food service establishments to participate, informing them of this proposed ordinance. We are going with full social media blasts to our residents. We've sent a couple of direct emails to those that we have in our email list to participate in a survey. We've done press releases and taken ads in the local newspaper to promote this event. So with all this, all hands on deck in promoting this proposed ordinance, we hope that the community, one, the key thing is start to having a behavioral change, to be more conscious when they do their takeout orders, and be the ones having the initiative to tell the restaurant or that food service place, like, exclude my cutleries in here. Whether it's like, I don't have any more room in my storage or my cupboard, which I think most of us have endured during this COVID.
Oh, yeah. I was getting so much extra plastic silverware. I'm like, I don't know what to do with this. I didn't order it. I didn't want it, but it came with my stuff, and now it's in a drawer.
Yeah. And so that's one thing. And the other thing really is, as you mentioned already, this is a great stepping stone towards the bigger things that we wanted to do, sustainability here in Beverly Hills. So really, really excited about it, and we hope we get a full community support on this proposed ordinance. I know the Public Works Commission's already supported, so we want to hear more from everybody in the city.
Absolutely. And we will see you tomorrow, which is the 18th of May at 6 to 7 at night.
Yes.
I will post all those links for everybody. And there's another one June 9th at 4 to 5 in the afternoon, I believe.
That's correct.
Perfect. So perfect cocktail hour. Bring your drinks. So on that, we will close out. And thank you so much for your time. I know you're crazy busy and everything going on with the city. So take care, and we will definitely see you soon. I will see you tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you, Wendy.
Take care.
Okay.